Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Beautiful, lower humidity, much better day today. Sunshine, enjoy it.
Felt yesterday like someone turned the oven on.
You ain't kidding, Cande.
And I was thinking about you.
You aren't the only one.
How is he sitting in this heat watching tennis?
I got, on the way home, I got a text from Barbecue Tom, and he said he also was thinking of me.
I was like,
Yeah.
I went outside literally for 2 minutes. I said, I just walked into an oven. I got to go back in. And then I thought, how are you doing that all those hours?
All right, we will get to it. We're going to discuss the day at the U.S. Open at 7:47. We'll delve into that. I wanted to start this way and give your son Evan a compliment.
Oh.
All right, so as if you're a fan of the show, you may know Evan is over in Spain right now.
Yes, they come back tomorrow, by the way.
All right. He was in Greece. Now Spain, it's like a big 10-day vacation.
Yes,
Okay.
been wonderful.
All right. I want to compliment him because as I'm scrolling through Instagram in the last day or two, not only is Evan doing a lot more sightseeing in Spain, but he's keeping his clothes on. He's got a nice collared shirt on, I see. I mean, really, he's really adulting. Very good.
Well, he's going to be 30 in a few weeks. So, yeah. I feel like with Rodrigo and Evan, like I've been part of their trip. They share everything with me from morning till night. I'm getting updates. I'm getting pictures. We're talking and texting. It's been beautiful. I love those two, and they have had a great time. This morning at 3:30, I got pictures of a beautiful old church that they were in. Unbelievable in Barcelona. So yeah, thank you guys. Made me feel like I was almost there.
I saw the church on Instagram, and so one of the reasons, tongue in cheek, I'm saying what I said is because when they were in Greece, they never
Mykonos.
right
Mykonos in particular.
They never had clothing on, and every
First of all, they had clothing on.
It was a Speedo.
A Speedo, I don't know if that's legally clothing, but they did have that on.
And it was party after party after party.
That boat, I would have loved to have been on that boat. And it was party after party after party. They left. They stayed up all night at some club. Went from there to the plane that took them to Barcelona. So, to be young again.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I'm tired.
I remember those days where you could just keep going and going and going. And I admire it, and I look back fondly, and I thank them for keeping me abreast, if you will, of everything they were doing.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good, and so they come home tomorrow. You're telling me.
They do. Yes, they do.
All right. And everything good in your world, Cande? You had a good night last night. All is well.
Well, I'm not in Barcelona, but I had a good night. Everything's fine.
Oh my! All right, very, very good. We have Cole Swindell, the big concert, 2 days away. I can't even imagine we're at this point.
It's crazy. I can't believe that it's Labor Day weekend coming up. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready.
It's wild. No, I agree. I can't imagine. Do you recall, I don't know, a couple months ago, I'm like, before you know it, Cole Swindell going to be taking the stage.
Look what you caused. And
Here
I was
we
reading
are.
an article that parents are stressed out more than ever. Like they're really having stressful situations. And then I thought back and I'm like, getting ready for school and the start of school and all of that. And they're working in their career. It is a very stressful time. So kudos to all the parents out there.
So I had a chat with someone about this very topic a few days ago. And as much as I love the the strict agenda of school time, where you're going to school, we know where you are for 6 hours, you're doing your thing, you're out of our hair, and I can do what I got to do, and all these things. I love that. There's a lot of work that comes along with school time, Cande.
It does. It's very stressful. I was reading parents at an all-time high stress level. So good luck.
Yeah, I have one. Well, that's already in high school, but I have one entering high school and one entering middle school. So we have a couple of transitions going on.
Oh, it's going to be
This,
crazy because Leah's a junior. So
yeah,
this is the most important year of her entire education so far. Her
right,
junior year is the most important year.
big.
And then you have one starting high school, and all that entails. There's all sorts of emotions and fitting in and nana noo and baba doo. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
The girls are very excited because Leah and Abigail have the same lunch period every day.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, they can hang out and have lunch together, and
And you
so
know what I love? I love that
yeah,
they want to hang out and have lunch together.
they've become very close over the last year, I'd
Love
say.
it. Love it.
The other thing is our school is not huge. It is a smaller school on the island. Like it's a great school, but as far as the student body and everything, it's a smaller school on the island. So what happens in our town is that all the families know each other. All the families look out for each other. And it's not, when you see in the movies or the old days where, the high school seniors are making fun of the freshmen and all that. I'm sure some of that goes on, but in our school, you have a lot of siblings and everyone knows everyone. So they all kind of help each other out, I feel.
Well,
There's
that's a
like,
good feeling to have, and I hope you're right.
yeah.
Because kids are mean. When they want to be mean, they really mean.
Well, look, I mean, I'm sure we are not without our bullying and thing. Every district, right? You're going to find that. But there is a sense, I feel, in our district of community because of how many siblings and how small the
I
school
hear
is.
you. Our
Yeah.
school was pretty small, but when they got to high school, they merged with a couple of other towns. I don't know if
Mm.
your high school does that. So it was a new crowd, and
No,
it took adjusting. So
no.
your high school is just for your area. They don't merge.
That's right.
Wow.
And the middle school is attached. So it's Elijah is like steps away from his
Right.
sisters, and
Right.
yeah,
Well,
it's a
when they
good
went to,
thing.
up to middle school, through middle school, it was all the same kids you saw in kindergarten and all of that. But then when they went to high school, there were other communities, maybe three other districts that were combined into one high school. And then that was a little, little bit of a struggle to get used to everybody new.
Yeah, you might have a couple of new students here or there, but for the most part, it's the same kids that have gone
And
through
they're
with
the
you.
same mean kids they were in kindergarten. Who knows? I used to do all kinds of volunteering at the cafeteria and recreational things and after school. So I see who the bullies are and who they've been all the time.
Yeah.
I used to dream sometimes of, well, never mind what I used to dream about. Go ahead.
No, that's all. That's all. Candy, coming up at 7:47, my day at the U.S. Open. Did you see any video or pictures at all?
I saw Jessica Biel was there with a couple of other well-known people to see the girl, and I can't think of her name.
Coco Golf last night?
That's the one.
All right. We will so I'm going to send you a bunch of pictures before we chat at 7:47. All right?
All
So
right.
you can see what was going
Were
on in
you
my
sitting with
world.
Jessica Biel?
Unfortunately not, Candy.
All right,
I was
just
I was
checking.
not.
And there was no husband with her. She was with another woman.
All right. Yeah, I don't think Justin Timberlake is in the headspace at this moment to be making a public appearance like that with what happened with his driving in the Hamptons and everything, right? I mean, that's
But I
my
liked the
thought.
dress she was wearing. It was very pretty.
Yeah, of course.
That's my
Absolutely.
take on the U.S. Open.
All right. We will get to a lot of different things involving it. My day there yesterday, 8:12, your bald and the beautiful entertainment. National Day's good news stories coming up late 8 o'clock hour. Got a couple articles. We'll see if we get to them. And have a music question for you later on as
I'm an
well.
expert at that, yes.
I know. Oh, and this is your zone, I feel like. So
Yay!
we'll do that at 8:47. Beautiful, lower humidity, great day. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Fathead and Candy in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.